Namaste and welcome to today's guided practice. If you have a tight neck, sore shoulders, this is definitely the practice for you. So I recommend using a block for some things that we're going to do. If you don't have one, it's okay. So we'll start in a seated position. If you want to sit on your block or a pillow, just lift your hips up. You can. If not, you can just find a comfortable seated position. Settling in here, relax your shoulders, relax your jaw, taking some few deep breaths in and out of your nose. And we'll take an inhale, chin's gonna lower towards your chest, and then exhale, coming over right ear to right shoulder. Inhale, chin to chest. Exhale, left ear, left shoulder. Inhale, chin to chest. Exhale, right side. Inhale back to center. And exhale, take it to the other side. So you can continue this movement at your own pace, coming into these little half neck circles here. And if you feel like you need a little bit more release here in the tension, you can start to draw your chin up towards the sky. So really coming through these deep, big neck rolls at your own pace, taking this as slow or as fast as you need to. And if you haven't changed direction here, now's a good time to do so, and pausing in any areas of tension. Starting to slow this down, and you're going to take your right arm and just gently bring it to your shoulders and your neck, just giving yourself a very gentle massage, maybe coming down through your left arm, just releasing any knots here, and just sending some loving energy from your healing hands into any areas of soreness. And then same thing on the other side, so left arm's gonna connect over to your right shoulder, right trap, neck, and just relaxing here, really just letting your fingers do all the work. And we'll meet back in center, coming into some shoulder rolls. So deep breaths in as your shoulders start to roll forward. Maybe your shoulders start to roll backwards. You also can alternate your shoulders. We'll just take a few cycles of breath here for some intentional movement. And slowing this down wherever you are. We'll take some twists just for good measure. So inhale, arms are gonna lift. Exhale, twist over towards your right side. So right hand's gonna come behind you like a second spine. Left hand connects to right knee. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, twist over to the left side. Left hand comes behind you this time. Slowly unwind. Inhale brings you back to center. And then exhale, arms come down by your side. Right ear comes to your right shoulder, and then gently right arm's gonna scoop up, grabbing your left side of your head, coming into this gentle neck stretch. And slowly start to release. Same on the other side. Left arm's gonna scoop up, grabbing the other side of your head, left ear, left shoulder. Taking deep breaths, sending your breath and some loving energy into your neck here. And start to release this. So interlace your hands like I'm doing here, and they're gonna sit at like the nape of your neck, and then slowly chin is gonna come to chest. At the same time, your elbows are gonna really sink into gravity. So if this is uncomfortable or you're experiencing pain, please just skip this, but this can get really nice to kind of stretch out the back of your neck. Release the clasp and then gently help your head back up to center. All right, if you're sitting on any props, just remove them off of your mat and then make your way onto your belly. So we're gonna come into a really nice shoulder stretch here. Hands are gonna come out either into a T or a cactus. So you're on your left cheek. And then start to roll your body weight to stack your shoulders. So you're coming onto your left side body. Maybe this is enough for you. You should feel this all in your shoulders. If you want to deepen the posture, you can start to bend your right leg, and then right foot is going to scoop around towards the earth behind you. So you have that straight left arm or cactus arm, and you're really going to feel this opening up your shoulders. Your right arm can bend, kind of using your right fingertips as a kickstand. Whatever's comfortable for you. We're going to be here for a few breaths. And slowly make your way back to center, maybe shaking your hips back and forth, just releasing this posture, setting up for the other side. So your gaze is going to come on to your right cheek this time, and then shift your weight over into your right side body, stacking your shoulders, stacking your hips. Again, if you want to have a deeper stretch, your left leg can bend and left sole of your foot comes behind you. And you should really be feeling this in your shoulders. So if you feel it anywhere else, just try the posture again, really focusing on stacking your shoulders, stacking your hips. And slowly coming out of this, back to center on your belly, shaking your hips back and forth, resetting, and then making your way onto your back. So grab your block. Your block's gonna sit at the top of your mat, kind of like a little headrest. So the nape of your neck is going to sit right on the edge of your block. Your block's at the lowest setting. We're going to really try to relieve some knots using the pressure of the block here. So coming onto your back, getting situated, making any adjustments you need. This should feel pretty relaxing and massaging. So just keep that in mind. You might need to readjust if you start to feel any pain, or just omit the block. So we're gonna have your right ear come over towards your right shoulder. Now imagining like there's some sort of grid we're cutting into 4 to get back to center. You're going to move your head about a quarter of the way back to center. So this is literally going to be like a centimeter of movement. And your head moves about halfway back to center. And 3/4 of the way back to center. And head comes back to center. Now bring your left ear over to your left shoulder. Move your head about a quarter of the way back to center. Now about halfway back to center. And 3/4 of the way back to center. And slowly bring your head back to center. Now we'll just take a few cycles of breath here. If you want to roll through these movements or pause at any areas that felt a bit tense, you can go ahead and do so now. And we'll go ahead and pause here. If you'd like to keep going, please feel free. I will leave you here for now. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope your neck and shoulders feel a little bit looser after this. Namaste.